If you could take my pulse right now, it would feel just like a sledgehammer. If you could feel my heartbeat now, it would hit you like a sledgehammer.
Hello my mandarins, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have another fall video for you guys and I'm so excited because this girl loves fall. I literally have not made that clear enough on my channel, just saying, like, that's totally a joke. So in today's video I have a couple of DIY fall decorations for you guys, and these are so simple and easy. I love the way these came out, and I tried to make them pretty rustic because I love rustic decor. I think it's so cute and really trendy. So before we get started, it would mean so much to me if you gave this video a thumbs up, and if you are new here, went down below and clicked that subscribe button to become a part of the Mandarin fam. Now guys, let's just jump right into this video. The first fall decor idea are these really cute white pumpkins with metallic lettering on them. Absolutely love these. They came out so pretty. So all you're going to need is some fake pumpkins. You can obviously use real ones too if you would like to, but I just went with fake ones since I couldn't find any real ones yet. That's a bit crazy. So I went in with some white acrylic paint and I painted both of my pumpkins with about 2 to 3 solid coats of paint. After I have painted my pumpkins and they are completely dry, I'm just going in with some metallic markers. You can find these at the craft store, and these are so pretty and they look amazing up against the white. It just looks super unique. So with my pumpkins, I decided to write fall on the one and autumn on the other. And what is fall without leaves, guys? So I drew a couple of those on my pumpkins, and that is it for these adorable little white pumpkins. The next decor idea is this basket of scented pine cones. Oh my god, guys, scented pine cones are so easy to make and I didn't even realize it, so don't go wasting your money on those bags of cinnamon pine cones now. So to start, I'm taking some pine cones and I am placing them on the inside of a cupcake tin tray. Now, if you're lucky and have a bunch of pine cones laying around outside, please do go pick up all those pine cones and use them for this. Now place the tray of pine cones in the oven and set your oven for 200 degrees Fahrenheit and leave them in for about an hour. So after an hour passes, make sure to take your pine cones out of the tray while they're still warm. Add them into a plastic Ziploc bag, as many as you can fit. And next you're going to take some cinnamon essential oil. I actually also found this at the craft store. They also have it on Amazon too, so you can get it from there. Sprinkle a little bit inside of the baggie and shake up all of your pine cones. This is going to evenly distribute the oil all over your pine cones and make them smell super yummy. With a little white basket, I placed a piece of black fabric on the bottom since the oil can transfer and stain wood. Placed my pine cones inside and put some little twinkly lights all around the basket. Probably should wrap it around the basket before you put the pine cones in, but that is basically it for this. This is kind of a jazzed up version of cinnamon pine cones. They smell so good and are totally fall worthy. The next decor idea are these super tumbler looking wood frames. These are so adorable and really easy to make. Not to mention, you can pick whatever pictures you want. So I went ahead and picked these 3 pictures from Google and took these little wooden coasters, I guess, the little wooden stumps. You can find these at Michael's craft store. I'm flipping over each paper and placing the stump right over the picture, right where I would want to cut everything out, tracing around the stump with a pencil and cutting it out. So this is what you should have after you cut all of your little pictures out. And to actually add the picture onto the little wooden stump, you're just going to need a little bit of basic crafting glue or school glue. Take a paintbrush and lightly coat the stump. You don't want any globby spots because it could actually make your paper soggy. And if you need to, take your paper and trim it down to a smaller size if it seems to be a little bit too big to fit over the top of the stump. So you just have to press it down onto the glue and there you go. Also, I highly suggest sealing in each picture with a very thin layer of glue just to make sure that it really stays on there. So after the glue has dried, I'm taking some command strips that I have left from previous command hooks and I am adding them onto the back of each stump. You don't have to use this method. You could use whichever method you would like to attach your little stumps to the wall. And now I'm just basically placing them on the wall by pressing on so the adhesive grabs onto the wall, and that is it for these very tumbler-esque looking wooden frames. And the last decor idea totally screams fall at me because flannels are everything during the fall time. So I'm going to show you guys how to make these flannel coasters. They are very easy. So taking this little tiny square wooden plaque that I found in the wood crafting section of the craft store, I'm taking a piece of flannel fabric, which I got from Joann's, and I'm just cutting around the wooden plaque, making sure to leave a bit of extra space so the fabric can be wrapped around the plaque later on. So after you have cut out your pieces of fabric, you are going to take some E6000 glue. You could also use hot glue, but I decided to go with E6000 since hot glue can get a little clumpy. Flattening it out with the end of a popsicle stick to distribute it all over the top of the plaque. Then evenly placing my piece of flannel fabric on top of the coaster. To tack down the sides, I'm just using some hot glue because this was a lot easier, and pressing down the sides. You want to make sure you do this kind of slowly so you can make sure you don't get any lumps or bumps. You want to make sure you tuck the fabric pretty tightly underneath the coaster and glue it underneath so that everything stays together. After tacking down all of the fabric, you should have something that looks just like this. Your little flannel coasters are ready to go. They add a really nice pop of color to your decor, and they're super cozy, especially for a nice cup of tea. So that was it for today's DIY fall decor video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, again, give this video a thumbs up. It would mean so much to me. And make sure to go follow my Twitter because I'm gonna do another poll for you guys to vote in to see which fall video is going to come out next week. Lastly, just a heads up, guys. I'm only going to be posting videos one time a week just because I'm back at university and my schedule is packed, but don't worry, still gonna be making videos for you guys because that's what I do best and that's what I love best. And as always, guys, I love you all so incredibly much. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
We don't talk anymore.